Hey everybody, welcome to another episode in the series. Last time we got our starting levels and some awesome steel gear from Clue Scrolls. Today we're going to venture out a little bit now, do some skilling, and get some beginner quests done, and keep working on our end goal for Season 1, Death to the Dorgishan. Start off by getting 13 defense, 17 hit points, and there's 13 strength. And with that strength level, we'll get another combat level, 16 combat. Okay, I promised myself while editing I'm not going to do every single level, but here's 18 hit points and 17 combat. We'll speed it up a little bit. 18 strength. Well, free food sounds good. Let's take this inventory, sell it, and then I think we're going to go to Al-Kharid and get some plate legs upgrade. We can finally afford steel. I think we have more than enough money for that. There we go, steel plate legs have been bought. And we do not need these things anymore, so goodbye. That reminds me, I'm going to check in here and get the steel scimitar. I think I have money for that too. Oh, just barely. It's 400. Yeah, I got 17 GP left. I'm broke. Alright, before we go back to training here in a bit, let's see what we look like with our new gear. So the base character looking pretty good. Okay, so admittedly we don't look very cool yet, but we're going to have to keep grinding to unlock some stuff later. The steel helm and the steel scimitar are going to be staying with us for a while too, by the way. Okay, we're going to train for a bit and get base 20 melee, so attack, strength, and defense, and then I think we might go do these 2 clue scrolls I have. Alright, there's 20 strength. We're going to work on doing attack now. We are 20 hit points and 20 combat. Oh, hey, beginner clue. Nice, we'll add that to the pile. And another beginner clue. These are still worth doing this early on the account, so we got 2 now. Many goblins later, there's 20 attack. We're working on defense now. And we'll start with 15 defense and 22 combat. Hit points levels are always nice. There's 22 and another combat level, 23. This was something I think I forgot to mention at the beginning of episode 1. I'm not allowed to use lamps, but these tomes of experience, basically just reading a book, so that's pretty realistic. So I think I'm going to take this tome and I'll decide later what to use it on. All this stuff is level 1 that I was wanting to level up, so I'm just going to use it on defense. There we go, 19. There we go, finally something that is like just for looks and not function. I got a brass necklace. Oh yeah, looking good. Alright, 20 defense, there we go. We have 20 for all of our basic melee stats. So I think what we're going to do, I want to sell this stuff and then maybe go do some of these clue scrolls and see if we can get some more upgrades. And there's a quick 5 thieving. Alright, we sold everything. We're back up over 1,000 gold. Let's take a look at this first. Let's do the beginner one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just drop this one. There's nowhere I can easily get a gold necklace and ring. And shout out to this guy, I guess I have got to stop right-clicking people when I record this. Alright, let's try the next one. Okay, that one I could do, no problem. Oh, and I should open one of the easy ones too, just in case I can do the step along the way. Let's see. I do not ever remember seeing this clue step before. Oh, it's in Varlamore, that's why. Okay. Well, I'm going to do the Charlie the Tramp clue step first, but before that, I just remembered an upgrade we can make. Yeah, best in slot axe time. Here we go. Buy that and sell the iron one, and we'll be on our way. I did not know that that gives woodcutting experience. Okay, so we're 13 woodcutting. Nice. Now we get to look at our new armor, our necklace. Yeah, we're looking good. Sweet. Alright, let's go and get a raw trout for Charlie. And then we'll head over there. Come here, Mr. Charlie. Wait, I just skipped through all that dialogue. He needs leather chaps? Is it different every time you talk to him? I didn't know that. Okay, well, Horvik does not have them, and I do not have the crafting level right now to do it, so we are going to go do something else for a bit. I admit that kind of took the wind out of my sails a little bit. I was hoping to get like some clue scrolls done easily here, but I guess not. So I decided what I'm going to do instead is I haven't done any questing yet, so I'm going to do Cook's Assistant, Goblin Diplomacy, and then moving from there, I'm going to do Fishing Contest. I won't be able to go through the mountain pass, so I'm going to have to go into Ice Wolf Mountain onto the other side into Catherby to be able to finish that quest. So I gotta live through that, and then maybe after that I'll get some like basic agility levels for some other questing I'll do later. Alright, only took a couple minutes. We got our egg, flour, and milk. Let's go turn this in. And we'll start the quest. I've already got everything I need. After this we need to start Recipe for Disaster, and then as I make my way over to the other side of the world, I'll get some of those ingredients that he needs for Recipe for Disaster. Steel gloves are a long ways away, but we're starting it now. $99 farming. Okay, you can store a lot of stuff in here. That's good. This is my first time playing an Ultimate Iron Man, so I'm getting used to all these like storage systems they have in the game. We'll get our onions for our yellow dye. Oh, I do not ever remember seeing that has an animation. That's kind of cool. And mixing dye has an animation too. Huh. I think we are going to be walking by this farm patch a whole lot. I think this is probably going to be the most popular one given our walking paths in the beginning. And no farming level yet. I'm just raking weeds. Alright, we got the stuff we need to make blue dye. You can see in the distance the weeds are back already. I was gone for like 2 minutes. There we go, we got our blue dye. We can go do Goblin Diplomacy now. And just on the way over, we're starting Doric's quest, and just, I'll pick up the ores later when I have the level. I can't mine iron yet. Yes, he looks fat. Alright, there we go. Goblin Diplomacy completed. Some crafting XP. Those were our first crafting levels. 6 crafting. Man, in this game it's just one little thing after another. So I'm going to also start Druidic Ritual here. And I'm also going to start Death Plateau and eventually start working towards getting my boot upgrade, which is going to be climbing boots. I'm going to be wearing those for a good long while, and they give a strength bonus, so they're decent. Okay, here's the quest we set out to actually go and start. This is Fishing Contest. This will let us go under Wolf Mountain. Okay, we're here at the start of Ice Wolf Mountain, and okay, this one, that wolf is kind of low level. I know that there are some higher level ones up here, and it's multi-combat, I think, so I'm just gonna have to be careful and run through. What the heck is that thing up there? Oh, okay, that big wolf is like way over there, so I think I should be fine. Nice, okay, well this is the only time I needed to run through the mountain pass, so we are good. Pick up some garlic. Worms. I think I need one of these for Recipe for Disaster, so I'm going to get it now. I like that he's out in the sun, but he's wearing sunglasses, so he's fine. All right, we got fishing contest complete. We're on our way back. What is that? It like slants down like it's going downhill into nothing. Is that what's under the ground? All right, I'm gonna walk over it. That's so crazy looking. I mean, it looks like a staircase. Yeah, kind of like that. So here we are. We're done with fishing contest. We're gonna go over to the Gnome Stronghold and get some agility levels next. 24 fishing, by the way. Help this guy pick up some crates. Now let me in there. Okay, here we are. I don't know how long we're going to do this. It's probably going to be only as long as my attention span will allow. I should be able to do this course easier if I take my armor off. Not really, but it's easier to look at. 2 agility. Hey, we got a market race already. Got the grave random. Alright, what do I get? The gloves and the pants. 12 agility and another market grace. I don't know how much the MLA's seeds are. I wonder if they're valuable. Alright, and we got 15 agility now. I'm going to stop here and start getting the ingredients for Recipe for Disaster. Alright, we got the Fruit Blast. We need to get ashes. Oh, there's 11 fire making. We'll wait for these to die out and then we'll get our ashes. There we go. This looks disgusting, but that's what he asked for. We'll grab one of these from Rosolo. And on my way walking back, started the Druidic Ritual quest, so I gotta get 4 types of meat. Making my way down the river on a log, something. Alright, we're here. Alright, let's go turn this in. I have lost track of how many times I've seen this cutscene. Made so many different accounts. The dude's got that monkey in him. Pirate Pete's looking a little messed up there. Because of the restrictions on this account, I will never fully complete this quest, so these people are stuck here. I should be able to complete 3 or maybe 4 subquests though, so. Quick fishing level, 25. And we get 15 cooking too. Now we're going to complete Druidic Ritual. Here's rat meat. Here's our raw chicken. We got to get some imp meat. Bear meat. And raw beef. I'm getting the trout now for Death Stranding. Now, what is the name of that quest? Death Plateau. That's it. We get a fishing and a cooking level out of it. Oh, that's actually really good. The store sells good cooked food and karumblans. So that's a combo eat available to me. Alright, we'll dip this in some blue number 5 and then we'll go complete the quest. Okay, quest complete. This is the start of a very, very long grind for this account. Gonna need a high herblore level. Over here, thieving the bread for Death Plateau, we got 21 strength and 8 thieving. Alright, we finally got 10 bread, so let's go over to Berthorpe now. Okay, I need to pick up one of these ales, and let's see what else we need to finish this quest. Okay, so I just got off the wiki, and it turns out I'm missing something pretty important. That's super frustrating. I need to get an iron bar for the climbing boots, and I don't know of anything I can kill that will drop one, so I'm just gonna level up mining and make it myself. So while I'm here, I might as well get a upgrade. I can get a steel pickaxe now. So I think we're gonna get the mining level for iron, and then we're also gonna finish Doric's quest at the same time. And there's 15 mining. I also got to get my smithing level up to be able to make the bar too. So there's the iron ore. Let's go finish Doric's quest. Doric's quest completed. Walking back to Varric, I decided I'm going to do Children of the Sun, so we can unlock Varlamore. That'll be a lot of content available to me. Watching this Scooby-Doo villain sneak away with his big bag. We got one of the guys that was scheming, and we're threatening to cook him alive. Works every time. The chicken icon is funny. So, got that. We can access Varlamore now. Heading over here and leveling up smithing so I can make that iron bar. There's another one of those weird gaps in the floor. What causes that? That's so strange. With ourselves an upgrade, we got a bronze kite shield now. Alright, we've got several inventories. We're 23 mining now, and now 15 smithing. We can make our iron bar. We've got to get our fishing rod back so we can get the trout. Free ruby. Nice, nice. I'm going to try to clear some inventory space and do this close, so we need to dig over by the flax here in Varlamore. Another step I can do, that's good. Might as well get some crafting levels while I'm here. I swear I thought bowstrings was like level 1 crafting. Thought that was like the most basic thing you could do. Alright, we're getting the trout again for Death Plateau and 27 fishing. Dude, I am burning so many of these. Jeez. Look at that. I burned most of them. Oh my gosh. Alright, we got another inventory. Now we got 10. Over here in our dome, we're gonna get plenty of iron just in case. Almost didn't get every single one. That is way less than 50%. Jeez. Do this clue step while we're here. Nice, okay, we're done. Okay, cool. I still need to pull whether or not I should be allowed to wear black armor, but either way, and sell that, get a little bit of money. Not too bad. Let's open this other one and see if I can do it. Yep, no problem. Cool. Okay, let's see how much we get for selling these. Nice, that was like over 1,000, I think. Cool. Alright, well, we're back again. We need the 10 bread, and we got a hit points level. Alright, we got 10 bread again. Let's go do this quest. For real this time. Alright, time to rob this guy blind. Oh. Oh! Dang, I win, no matter what. I knew those weighted dice would come in handy. Oh, I got the IOU in just like 2 games. Nice. Alright, second time's the charm. We finally got this quest done. 25 attack. And 25 combat to go with it. Nice. But this is why we're really here. Give me those boots. Swag check. Yeah, we're just more gray. I should be able to get an upgrade from here. I completely forgot about this shop. Oh, it has them, but they're never in stock. Dang. Alright. Ooh. One day, I will be able to catch those. Do this step here, and we go back to Falador. Alright, as long as it's doable, I'm happy. Okay, we're done. Let's see what we get. Oh, black pickaxe would be a nice upgrade. And black plate body. Of course we get an amulet of magic. I can't use that. Overall, not bad. I'll be able to sell that stuff, build up the cash stack, so a win is a win. I guess I can do like an informal poll, like right now in the video. Comment below, do you think I should be allowed to wear black armor, weapons, and tools? Maybe they could be like cast iron or something like that. Maybe they're stronger than steel. Let me know what you think. We have officially crossed the 5K threshold. Cash stack has grown. It's good. So this is pretty much the end of episode 2. Episode 3 should be out soon, with more progress being made. A lot of quests and levels are between us and the end goals of Season 1, Death to the Dorgish. Boss fight in that quest is level 50 or so I'm thinking I'll need to be around that level in order to complete it with no issues. Here's some things coming up in Episode 3. I complete Giant's Foundry, we start our Slayer grind with the Porcine of Interest quest, and I run into a pretty difficult Slayer task underground. We finally get into sailing with Pandemonium, and then we jump up in combat levels by completing Waterfall quest and Vampire Slayer. There's still so much more to come, so like and subscribe if you want to see more content from this unique account. Thank you again for watching.